guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. On this video, we are going to be exploring a previous question paper from November 2023, which is last year's first editional language paper 2 final examination paper. So before we look at the content in this question paper, I would like to emphasize the importance of using previous question papers to prepare you for the exam. So if you don't know where you can find question papers, you can go to Google and then just type past question papers, and then this is going to direct you straight to the question papers, all question papers, including all subjects. You'll find the question papers, you will find the memos as well. So without wasting any more time, let's get into the video. This is English First Additional Language Paper 2, November 2023, just like I've said. So we are going to look at question 4, which is My Children, My Africa. So at this point, you know that you always find an extract, right? I have attached an extract. So for this video to be beneficial to you and to be purposeful, I suggest that you pause the video, read the extract, and then attempt the questions on your own. Because as I progress on this video, I'm going to share the answers to the questions in this question paper. So for you to track your progress and see how far, I suggest that you attempt the questions on your own as well. So now let's look at extract G. This is extract G, and these are the questions. So 4.1.1, you're supposed to match column A and column B. Okay, so we have 4.1A, Isabel Dyson. Isabel Dyson, it's what? The correct answer there is D, which means a learner at Kamdibu High School. And then we have, forgive me, I'm going to butcher the spelling, but we have Dawi Krobela, which is C. He is an inspector of Bantu education. And then we have Anela Mialakia, which is B, the principal of Zolile High. And then we have Sipo Fondini, which is E, Zolile High, a Zolile grade 8 learner. He's a Zolile grade 8 learner. So good people, it is important to know your characters as well. For you to be in a position to get all of these 4 marks, you need to know all your characters as well as the specific role that they play in the book My Children, My Africa. So now let's move to 4.1.2. It reads as follows. Explain why Isabel refers to Thomas Hardy and Jane Austen in line 3. Explain why she refers to them. So the correct answer to this question is that Mr. M has entered them for the literary quiz at Grahamstown. And these are examples of the novelists they need to familiarize themselves with that could form part of the literary quiz. That is why Isabel refers to Thomas Hardy and Jane Austen, and then we have your 2 marks. Moving on to 4.1.3, refer to lines 14 to 15, which reads as follows. Of course, we and Mrs. Dyson. A reads as follows. What tone would Mr. M use in these lines? What tone do you think Mr. M would use in these specific lines? So the correct answer would be pleasant or polite or excited. And then B, why would Mr. M use this tone in these lines? Why would he use this tone? So the correct answer here is that Mr. M is excited, or he is eager, or he is polite or humbled by the prospects of meeting Isabel's parents. So Mr. M is speaking in this tone because he is excited to meet Isabel's parents. And then you have your 1 mark. And then 4.1.3b, C, I mean to say, choose the correct answer to complete the following sentence. Write only letter A to D next to the question number 4.1.3C in the answer book. So Mr. Dyson owns a cinema, he owns a school, he owns a chemist, he owns a butcher. What does he own? He owns a chemist, and then you have your 1 mark. So the correct answer in this case is C. And then we have 4.1.4. Why does Tammy's mood change in line 22, sensitive to a mood in Tammy? Why does he change? So the correct answer there is that Mr. M once again makes a decision without consulting Tammy. That is why his mood has changed, because Mr. M proceeded to make a decision without consulting him again. 4.1.5. Why is the following statement false? Why is the following statement false? Tammy stays in his parents in Brackwoods. This statement is false. Why? simply because Tommy stays with his grandmother, or he stays with his married sister in Blackwater, or Tommy does not live with his parents as they live in Cape Town. And then you have your 1 mark. And then 4.1.6, why does this extract, what does this extract reveal about Isabel's character? Like I said before, you need to know all your characters as well as their roles and what kind of people or characters have they been conveyed to us in the book. Why does this extract reveal, what does this extract reveal about Isabel's character? Sorry. So the correct answer here is that Isabel is polite. This extract reveals that Isabel is polite, hospitable, or thoughtful, as she is excited at the prospect of her new friends coming to her house or to meet her parents. That is why she is polite. Okay. And then 4.1.7, do you admire Mr. M? So this question is open-ended. You can say yes, you can say no. However, if you say yes, you need to provide reasons as to why do you say you admire Mr. M. If you say no, you also have to provide reasons as to why you're saying you don't admire Mr. M. If you simply say yes or no, you're going to lose marks. You're not going to get anything. It is important to provide reasons. So for the people who say they admire Mr. M, which means their answer is yes, one of the possible reasons here is that yes, he is fearless even in the face of death when he goes out to meet the mob. The second one is that yes, because he brings together black and white learners in an attempt to foster good relations. Those who are saying yes, hence they admire Mr. M. And those who are saying no, they do not admire Mr. M. Here are the possible answers or possible reasons. No, he betrays his learners when he gives their names to the education department. No, because he refuses to join the boycott. No, because he does not allow Tammy to think independently. So this one is 3 marks. So you need to provide reasons, at least 2 reasons, nothing less than 2 reasons. Now we are done with extract G. We're going to move to extract H. I still suggest that you read the extract and answer the questions and then play the video so that we mark together. Okay? Here is extract H. So the first question for extract H is that describe the time and place where this extract is set. You have to describe as to where is the extract set, where. So the correct answer is that the setting is number 1, classroom, or at Zolile High School when Tammy tries to stop Mr. M from leaving the classroom or before Mr. M is killed. 4.2.2, refer to lines 5 to 6. What is wrong? All like that. Identify the figure of speech used in these lines. So in this state or in this case, you should be in a position to know all your figures of speech so that you can be in a position to identify them from an extract and also explain them as to why were they used. So the figure of speech we find here for 4.2.2b 4.2.2a is personification or rhetorical question. If you don't know what that is, I suggest you go and look it up. So the correct answer is personification or a rhetorical question. Personification when you give what? Non-living characteristics, human characteristics. That is personification. And then a rhetorical question is a question that does not require an answer. Okay? So yeah. 4.2.2b, explain why this figure of speech is relevant in this extract. Hence, I said you must understand your figures of speech and know them. So the correct answer is that the destruction of children's lives in Blackwater is a representation of the evil across the world which saddens Mr. M. That is the correct answer. Now let's move on to 4.2.3. Refer to lines 7 and 8. My beautiful and glass and stones, right? Explain the irony in these lines. So the answer here is that Mr. M describes the youth in an affectionate way, in a glowing way, right? Because he calls them beautiful. Yet their actions are vandalistic, their actions are violent by breaking the school's windows, by throwing stones. You see, that is the irony. He calls these people or these learners beautiful. He is resembling or showing affection, right? Whereas these learners are doing what? Are resorting to violence. They're vandalistic. They have vandalistic ways. Hence, they are throwing what? Stones at windows. So that is the irony. That is the correct answer. Let's move on to 4.2.4. Refer to line 10. No, don't go. Listen to me. To whom does them refer? To whom? So the correct answer is it refers to the comrades. B. If you were the director of this play, what would you tell Tammy to do when saying these lines? So this one is also an open-ended question. Any answer is correct as long as it is applicable and relevant, of course. So the possible answers here is that Tammy should Tammy should step quickly towards Mr. M. He should grab Mr. M's arm. He should stand in front of Mr. M to prevent him from leaving. He should widen his eyes to express fear. So any answer is correct if it's relevant, of course. 4.2.5. What does this extract reveal about Tammy's state of mind? What does the extract show us about Tammy's state of mind? Okay? So the correct answer here is that and then it proceeds to say, substantiate your answer. If a question says to you substantiate, it means you have to provide a reason. Don't just state his state of mind and then you leave it there. You provide a reason so that you can get your full 2 marks. So the correct answer is that Tammy is terrified, he is fearful, or he is anxious, as he is unable to convince Mr. M not to confront the crowd. That's what makes Tammy to be anxious because he cannot do what? Stop Mr. M or convince Mr. M to not face the crowd because he knew that Mr. M was going to be killed. So he is terrified when he cannot do that. Or he is what? He is fearful or anxious when he cannot stop him or when he cannot convince him. And then let's move to 4.2.6. One of the themes in My Children, My Africa is racial injustice. Discuss this theme. In my previous video, we covered the different themes, the important themes that we find in this book, My Children, My Africa. If you did not watch that video, please look for it. It's all about themes and symbols. So for you to be in a position to answer this question, you need to know all the important themes that we find in this book, My Children, My Africa. So the correct answer to this question is that the first point is that Bantu education is inferior as the authorities use it to oppress the black people. The second point is that black people suffer social injustice as a result of the unjust laws, the Group Areas Act. Group Areas Act, remember, whereby Tammy, black people stayed in locations that were not looking good and white people staying in beautiful locations. The comparison between Blackwater and Green and Kamdipu, which means Green Hollow, that is because of the Group Areas Act. Okay. The third answer is that Isabel is denied access to the township when she goes to inquire about Mr. M's death. Right? That's all about the thing. Now we move on to the last question. I'm sorry if I'm in a hurry, but I didn't want to make this video to be very long. So the last question is 4.2.7, which is the title, My Children, My Africa is suitable for this drama. Discuss your view. This question is also open-ended. Do you think this title was suitable? If you say yes, you substantiate, you provide reasons as to why you're saying the title is suitable. If you say no, you also provide reasons as to why you're saying it is not suitable. So for those who say yes, the title My Children, My Africa is suitable. Here is how you can substantiate or support your answer. So the first point will be yes, the drama is about school children in Africa. The main character, Mr. M, is like a father to his learners. And then the third one is that the exclamation marks indicate Mr. M's passion for his learners in education, for those who say yes. And then for those who say no, the title is not suitable. Here's how you can substantiate or support your answer. No, the drama focuses on a very small group of children in Africa. Mr. M does not have any children of his own, hence the pronoun my is not suitable. And then the last one is that in the end, the children that he claims as his own kill him. Therefore, the title, My Children, My Africa, is not suitable for this drama, for those who are saying no. So yeah, that is the end of the question paper, good people. That's just about it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And all the best on your final exam. You've got this. Don't forget to use previous question papers. All the best. Thank you.